Hello again. I got another exercise from the sorted by Google questions interview. That's pretty also popular question. We got a Facebook, Google, Roblox, even what the. Okay, so the question is pretty complicated. Pause the video and read it through, and I'll try to also explain it. If I can explain it good, then let me know in the comments, maybe section. Okay. So we got the weight in array from indexed from 0 to the x probably, I don't know, yeah, from 0 to 10,000, and we want to return the indexes randomly from the distribution, the probability distribution that is represented as the weights of those arrays. So when we get the 1, 3 and 1, so what's the probabilities of choosing the first element, zeroth element? This is a 0 element, this is a second, yeah, and this is also this element. Okay, so we got the elements. So what's the probability of choosing that element? Will be 20%, and this is 3 times more weighting than others, so there's 60% of choosing that one, and then the third element is also 20%. Okay, and we want to have some kind of a random picker that would return those values in kind of this probability distributed way. Okay, so we can have like indices represented as 1, 0, 1, 1, and 2, and that would be good. That would be a good distribution because we get the 1 here. That's the 20% of those numbers. We got 60% of those numbers are 1s, and 20% of those numbers are 2s. So that's good. And what we can do here is pretty a mathematical solution. So we can do here is we can take a look at the cumulative frequency distribution, and we're going to solve it in the way that we're going to represent the numbers from 0 to 1. And when it comes to the picker, we're gonna randomly generate the number from 0 to 1 and just take it from the array, from our probabilities array. It will be represented as the probabilities, like the ranges of the probabilities, where the most probable value will take the most of this array, and the most values of this array. It will clear it up in a second, so don't feel bad if you don't understand it correctly for now. So let's go. So now, first of all, we need to initialize it to initialize the array. Now we need to initialize some kind of a sum to divide it in the props array. We're going to initialize the props array. Probabilities would be from the range 0 to 1, and now we're going to like sum it all up, the v array, and w of I, that's sum of the array, and if I is not equal to 0, then e of I plus 1, minus 1. So we're adding the previous element. So now what we are doing, we're going to represent this array 1, 2, 1, 3, 1 to the array of 1, 4, 5. So that we can have a distribution from 0 to 1, but because when we divide it by 5 now, that's going to be a props array. Props array. When we divide it by 5, then we would have 0.2, we'd have 0.8, and we'd have 1. So as you can see, this is a sorted array from 0 to 1, and we can, when we randomly generate some kind of a number like that one, we're going to binary search through this array. We're going to land on 0.1, which is the A3, the second element. So that's the idea here. Let's go and initialize initialize the array of props, like fill it up with the data. So props of I, oopsie, is equal to w of I divided by sum. Yes. Okay, so that's going to be it from pre-processing. Now we need to we need to pick the random number. So first of all, we need to initialize a random number. Random number is equal to math.random. Okay. And we need to also initialize the left as being a 0, because we're going to binary search it. Right as being a props.length -1. And now y left is less than right. Just binary search, easy peasy. Mid is equal to left plus right to not overflow. The numbers do not overflow the right plus left, so that will be prevent that. And now if random is less than props of current mid, then what we're gonna do, this is on the left side, so we need to shrink the right side. So right is equal to mid. Oh, don't forget to go with the here. Okay, and else now we need to shrink the left side. Left is equal to mid plus 1. Okay, and now we are going to return the left. Okay, let's check it. That seems that is not working. Okay, where's the issue? 23. Okay, so maybe end. Unexpected. Oh, my elements. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's it. I hope you understand it. That's not that easy to understand, so if you want replay it, okay, give a thumbs up and subscribe if you learned something today. Yeah, bye bye.